Welcome back to the IDWL issue reaction video, issue 23, issue 24. Now, we're going to be watching these two issues. I believe that there's definitely going to be betrayal in the future of these issues. I sense that there's going to be betrayal in this. Also, the metal virus is out of control. This is going to end up blowing in Dr. Eggman's face. In the last issue, we saw that the restoration was destroyed, the headquarters was taken out, the data Tails had was destroyed. He really needs to keep that information on that, reader he has on his arm. So without further ado, let's get right on into it.
Yo, Tails, you there?
I'm here! Where are you?
I'm not far outside of Barricade Town. Everything going well on your end?
Yes, and very much no.
The data from the bioscanner I gave you is coming in perfectly. On the other hand, Eggman hit Central City with the metal virus just as we got into town.
Yikes. Hang tight. I'll make a U-turn and be there soon.
No. You keep running. We need your speed data. It may be the only key to finding a cure. Plus, it'll be a backup in case something happens on my end.
Gotcha. Still, stay safe.
Thanks. I should be fine. I've got to let you go, Sonic.
Sure thing. You go be brilliant.
I'll try.
And now I'm on my own again. Usually doesn't feel this lonely. There's Barricade Town. Seems like yesterday Knuckles and I were busting Rough and Tumble's extortion racket. Now those mooks are zombots at the bottom of a mine. Hopefully the town is... Nope. Looks like it fell to the metal virus too. Should I check for survivors? And do what, smart guy? You can't carry them to safety. And if a zombot gets a lucky hit on Tails' gizmo, we lose out on the data. So, which is right? Risking it all to maybe save one person? Or keep on running so I can save everyone?
Keep on running, save everyone. That's a simple scenario right there. Just get back to running. You can't save everyone, Sonic, especially in a scenario like this.
Wait a minute. Is that... Eggman?
What is Eggman doing in Barricade Town? Also, interesting name for a village. I don't know why I didn't question this in the first issue.
Now trying frequency 141.12.
Zombots, this is your master speaking. Everyone, no, I don't know, locate.
Now trying frequency 141.13.
This is so tedious. I should have rigged an automated version to play from the spaceship.
Wideband broadcasts have had no effect. We agreed a tight band localized attempt was the best next step.
Don't get passive-aggressive with me. If you're going to ride my coattails, then you better have my back.
All I'm saying, sir, is that in hindsight, it would have been smart to have a failsafe for the metal virus mutating beyond your control.
Is it really my fault when my creations exceed my expectations? Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. What about your special gemstone?
The warp topaz?
Indeed. You're able to warp space-time to create portals with just a small electrical charge. Imagine what I could do if I hooked it up to the Chaos Emeralds aboard the spaceship.
Absolutely not! When I found it, the warp topaz responded strongly to even the most passive of energy waves. In my early experiments, anything above a light-controlled charge resulted in extreme reality alteration. It can be a useful tool.
Interesting. We get to know more about the warp topaz. Some more information like this could be very useful. Also, I sense that these two are not getting along. Is Starline's views of Eggman changing after getting to work with him? For some reason, I feel like the only person that would still listen to Eggman's orders is Infinite. Like, conveniently, he's the only person I think that would still listen to Eggman to a degree. Maybe Starline, but I can't say so far. This may be going to where Starline may see the flaws in Eggman. We kind of saw that earlier, where he's starting to see the flaws, but now it's just even more so.
tool when used properly. But what you're proposing is exceedingly dangerous.
It'll be fine. We just need to be cautious.
Cautious? You aren't anything but cautious. You've yet to inoculate us to the metal virus.
Shows what you know. There is no vaccine.
Then, but how are you going to protect us from infection?
Yeah, that's not your smartest move, Eggman. When you create a virus, you need to come up with a backup plan. Eggman does not have backup. Well, he does have backup plans. I have to give the doctor that. He does have some backup plans. But he doesn't account for some things, which usually ends him losing a lot.
By not touching the Zombots. Duh.
What if there was a spill on the face ship? Or a mishap in the field? Or it mutates and becomes airborne?
You've exceeded my threshold for nitpicking, Doctor.
It's not nitpicking. It's common sense.
You shut your bill.
That is true. Eggman doesn't really think of these things, although he has an IQ of like 300 to be honest. Which is pretty high in IQ. You gotta admit, Eggman is just a brilliant genius mastermind. Although, he lacks some common sense.
Well, I'll staple it shut.
Aw, is the honeymoon over already?
Woo-hoo-hoo. If it isn't patient zero, have you enjoyed watching my unbeatable plan unfold?
For once, I'm going to skip the banter. You're going to tell me right here, right now. Why did you do it?
What? I've been trying to take over the world for years. You know that. You've been underfoot the entire time.
I mean, going back to the mad scientist shtick. Sure, Dr. Fashion Disaster over there gave you back your memories. But you chose to go back to your old ways. What was wrong with being like Mr. Tinker?
That's not who I am.
Not be him, be like him.
Oh, what? You want me to be a charitable goody two-shoes? Fixing doorknobs and building toys? Living on grateful smiles, listening to children's laughter day in, day out? Making things people need and use? That life was relaxing, but
So he admits he enjoyed it. Like, just from that face right there, I can tell that he at least enjoyed it. What's next? Is he gonna take a full-on cruise vacation to Hawaii? And tell Sonic, yeah, see you in a couple of months, I'm taking a vacation. For some reason, I can see Eggman taking a egg yacht and just going to the Bahamas. Honestly, that would be a funny story, a side comic of just Eggman on a cruise. What's next? The Kraken shows up and attacks him? Anyway, let's get back to the issue. I'm just going on.
I'm doing something better. I'm bringing peace and unity to the world and providing it with my brilliant guidance.
No, you're not!
Agree to disagree. You know, we're not that different, you and I. We both have our own styles that we won't change.
Yeah, but yours is evil and mine's not.
Again, agree to disagree.
I'm running out of time, and I'm totally out of patience. You're going to reverse the metal virus, or else...
Or else what? You can't stop me. No one can. The metal virus's infection has spread exponentially. I couldn't stop it now even if I wanted to. All that's left is to find a way to command the Zombots. And then I will finally rule the world!
Fine! Tails will handle it, and I'll handle you!
One last battle before you're my Zombots leave.
One last butt-kicking before we lock you away forever!
Here it is, the scene I've dreamed of seeing firsthand. All I feel is apathy. Neo Metal Sonic nearly succeeded in reviving the Eggman Empire, but he acted too brashly. He thought overwhelming power would win the day without a proper plan. I thought it was because he had been designed as a counter to Sonic, a ballistic missile with a built-in grudge. The first biodata he downloaded was Eggman's, and here we are, seeing the exact same brute force strategy. I got lost in the pageantry, in his showmanship. I was inspired by Eggman's legend, but Man simply doesn't measure up.
You can't run forever, rodent. You'll tire eventually.
I will say, after every battle, Eggman's goes to a brute force strategy a lot. Like, he is smart and brilliant, but his blindness of hatred towards Sonic, most of the time, is his downfall. I admit that 100% from just knowing what I know about Dr. Eggman. And Starline is seeing even more flaws in Eggman, and he doesn't see the things that he looked up to Eggman for. He's not seeing what the legend said, what he's been told.
And then my virus will take hold!
If you're so proud of it, why don't you try it?
Ah, don't touch me!
Whoa!
Ah!
Sure would be nice if you had a cure handy, huh?
Stay back! I command you! That worked?
No, I found an effective command signal.
Maybe I won't have to use my own plans after all. But then, what will you learn from this?
Excellent work! Now upload that frequency to the spaceship so I can command the Zombots of the world!
No! No, Zombot army for you.
Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up! Higher! Faster!
There's too much weight!
Sonic, you idiot! No, nobody can control the Zombots. They'll destroy my factories along with everything else!
Gee, darn, better work on a cure, huh?
Never! I'll...
Honestly, Eggman, you have to work on a cure now. Because at least while you have some facilities left, work on one.
Pave over the horde if I have to!
As dubious as that plan sounds, I suggest we try something else first. Let's retreat for now.
This is a Pyrrhic victory, Sonic! I've already won the war! You're just too stubborn to admit you've lost! Oh, my aching head. I hate that hedgehog!
I'm sorry to say the upload failed, sir. I'm afraid that in all the commotion, I didn't memorize the working frequency. I do recall the range, though, so we can start from...
Why bother?
Excuse me?
It's too risky to use it at so close a range. And besides, the middle virus is most likely already adapting to resist it. I'm not going to go through that tedium again just for it to not work.
Then what do we do next?
First, I enjoy infecting wherever we are. Norbert?
Spiral Hill Village, sir. The middle virus has already been deployed.
Ah, Tangle's Village, yes. I did just react to the side comics of how, well, people got infected.
Excellent. After that, I don't know. I'll think of something.
What are you planning, Starline?
Oh man, I did exactly what Tails warned me not to do. I didn't protect the data reader. I haven't been able to protect my friends. I put my faith in the idea everyone has a little good in them. And Eggman's made me pay for it every day.
But I can't give up. I've got to protect my friends who are still safe. I've got to find a way to save the ones who got infected. I've screwed up. A lot. But I still have time to make things right. I feel like I'm going to collapse, though. Is this what everyone feels like after a run?
Sonic, it's Amy. Are you there?
I'm here. On the run. What's up?
Listen, Sonic, it's bad. Restoration Base has fallen. Zombots destroyed Tails' lab. We're on our way to Tangle's hometown to evacuate it. Can you help?
Yeah, of course. I'm on my way. Man, oh man. I guess the good news is things officially can't get any worse.
Famous last words. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, and it's just backfired a lot.
We have been tested, Master Zik. Eggman used us as his enforcers. Sonic humiliated us in battle. This will not go unanswered.
Ooh, fun fact, I am playing Lost World currently. In fact, I just live streamed the very first 2 boss fights of the game, and I know a bit more about it, so Eggman has a way to control them in the game. I wonder if they'll have that same thing that controlled, well, them in this, the IWL series. Or will they just betray Starline? Who knows?
But vengeance must be exact. It was wise of you to have us bide our time, letting our hatred and anger fester.
And now our patience has paid off. Dr. Starline,
Zavok.
you've returned sooner than I anticipated.
Yes, well, today's events have cemented the fact that your abilities are needed. You can exert your will over machines, correct?
I thought you might...
Is that an Eggman bed in the background? It is.
Need a demonstration? Whether it's one robot or 100, the Deadly Six and I can command them all. We are all very eager to see Eggman again. When can we begin to serve him?
Very soon. I just need to do some last-minute preparations on my end.
We shall wait with bated breath.
I'll be in touch.
The naive fool. He has no idea we will take Eggman's unruly army and turn it against him.
That depends. Does Starline do his research? That's really going to be the question, because I'm in the part where I did see they did betray Eggman as soon as they got the thing that was controlling them away from him. Or at least Sonic sent it flying into, like, a direction.
Just so, Master Zik. We will journey to the lands below. We will take command of these Zombots. We will use them to destroy Eggman, destroy Sonic, and destroy the world they have warred over for so long. Our vengeance will be merciless. Our victory, absolute.
The file said Eggman used the cacophonous conch to enslave the Zeti, and that they were eager to turn on him. Zavok is planning to betray me the minute he steps aboard. But I've done my research, and being an avid collector of Eggman's paraphernalia means I'm already prepared. Take note, Eggman. This is how you do it.
Okay, so Starline did do his work, or his research. And also, Zorvok. Maybe I should do a what if with Zorvok. Maybe a future idea. But I gotta say, what other items does Starline have that Eggman used in the past? Because this could be a key for, like, some future issues, as he might use some old stuff that Dr. Eggman just tossed aside. Because not everything that Eggman tossed aside, he should not toss aside stuff. Like, he should, like, keep stuff. Although he doesn't like going back to failed plans, he should at least hold on to some of his equipment. Amazing issue. I gotta say, 23, I absolutely love it. The Zombots, we saw a whole crowd of them. And this next issue is going into Windmill Village. I honestly thought this issue was going to go into Windmill Village, but I guess we get to see what happened to Sonic. Which I definitely forgot that we didn't see his perspective yet. On the whole, where the restoration was being taken out and Tails was at. I never got to see that point of view. So I guess that fills in some gaps that I see that I missed. Now let's move on to issue 24. Alright, issue 24, and I gotta say, look at this thumbnail for this issue. This looks amazing. Okay, it's basically showing what they would look like if they were infected. Oh, look at Whisper. It even shows like it's the mask. Interesting. That's Blaze. I don't think Blaze shows up in this because I haven't seen her once yet, but she still could be a key factor. Ooh, big. Oh, like I just noticed big, but wow, Silver actually looks like he'd be the most problematic, to be honest. Like, I know obviously Shadow's problematic, but Silver with his telekinesis? Wait, y'all did tell me in the comment section that it theoretically, the Wisps can be turned into the metal virus as well. They can be infected, theoretically. So it's a possibility. But I love that they're just showing the comparison here on both sides. So basically everything can be affected by this metal virus. Although I think the only two on this side that's safe is this character right here and Blaze. We already see what would happen to Omega and Gmrel. Oh, look at this. Eggman's the only one that's not infected here. And Metal Sonic. Although, if the good doctor... Well, he's not a good doctor, but the Dr. Eggman were able to get infected, what would Metal do? That's an interesting question. Anyway, let's get started on this issue.
First time I came to Spiral Hill Village, it was under attack from Eggman. Things haven't changed much. Looks like the restoration crew is already handling the evacuation. I better check in with Amy and see what I can do. On second thought, SBO needs backup.
Nice save, Sonic.
You fighting the whole town by yourself?
Our numbers have grown thin. Amy and Gmrel are watching the escape shuttle. Gmrel is scanning everyone to make sure they aren't infected. Tails and Cream are airlifting anyone they can find.
Okay. Oh, never mind. For a moment, it looks like Sonic is holding SBO's tail. Like, here it looks like he's holding SBO's tail, but you can just see that it's just vaguely in the background. I thought he was about to accidentally infect SBO.
Last I heard, Silver was managing Ice Paradise on his own. That leaves me, Tangle, and Whisper to contain the Zombots.
Yikes. Where's Vector?
We found Charmy. We thought we had him contained. I knew better. I shouldn't have let Vector bring him back to Restoration HQ. It's my fault.
No, man, you can't.
Just like I should have let you convince me to leave Eggman in Windmill Village.
That was Mr. Tinker. We had no way of knowing Starline would turn him back into Eggman.
And if we have dealt with him then, we wouldn't have had to worry.
So what? We have to assume the worst about everyone and everything? Show no mercy to anyone? No second chances?
Okay, this metal virus is tearing the team apart. Now, I understand they're all paranoid and all that. They're mad about what's happening. They wish they could change it. But the past is the past. It can't be changed now.
There are people to save.
Right. See you at the shuttle. Hey, Amy.
Sonic! Fashionably late as usual.
Okay, I forgot. I think it's Lampball. I'm actually glad that we get to see this character again. We saw her at the beginning of the IDWL series. We see her again. I think she's gonna show up even more in the series from now on. Also, I can see we got people going aboard. Someone check him because he may be infected. Well, they've got Gmrel with them, which can't scan. So they're probably going to evacuate to Angel Island. That's the theory.
You know how I love to make an entrance. What do you need me to do?
SBO, Tangle, and Whisper are keeping the Zombots distracted while Tails and Cream find people. We've made a choke point so Gmrel and I can handle the Zombots that do find us. We're nearly done, but once we pull back to retreat, the Zombots are going to swarm us.
So cover the escape. Gotcha. I'll find Tangle and see if she's got any ideas. It's her town, after all.
Hold up, Sonic!
Yo, Tails. Hey, Cream.
Hello, Mr. Sonic. Her mother held back Zomba.
That's right. Vanilla was transformed into the metal virus. I forgot about that already. Oh, Cream is going through a tough time. She's not crying. She's in a state of, well, I guess, sadness and sorrow.
So we could escape. Cream saw everything. Please tell me you have the data recorder stashed somewhere.
I ran into Eggman and I'm sorry, bro. I botched everything.
It's fine. Without my lab or the headquarters, I wouldn't have been able to synthesize a vaccine anyway. All right, then let's focus on the now. Tails? Right. We couldn't find anyone else. Everyone's become zombots. Then it's time to go. Go signal the others to retreat.
Right. I'll find Tangle and coordinate with her.
I'll find SBO and Whisper then.
Amy, Rose, I performed a scan on Sonic.
He's affected. We've all known this for a while.
Correct. However, I ran calculations on the level of infection he exhibited. It is higher than previous estimates should allow.
It's been a long day, G-Roll. What are you getting at?
Summarizing, Sonic's speed is losing its ability to stop the virus.
The metal virus is adapting. It is adapting to its speed. I even made a theory upon that a few issues ago. Oh, this is getting bad.
These aren't your gemstones! You're zombots! You don't even want stuff anymore!
Finally!
Anyone needing rescue?
Nah, I'm fine.
I mean your neighbors.
Oh, yeah! Nah, the block is clear.
Amy's calling for retreat, but the minute we stop causing a ruckus all over town...
The zombots will head for the big noisy shuttle. Not good.
They blocked everything off except one avenue. Any ideas on how to plug the bottleneck?
I sure do. Step 1, you pick me up. Step 2, I wrap my tail around one of the lampposts. Step 3, you wind us between the lampposts and use my tail as a tripwire.
Yeah, that could work. Except for, you getting infected.
Oh, that? Already got it covered. I checked on my friend Jewel first thing when we got into town. She was already infected and got the jump on me. I've been holding back, trying to keep from turning too fast.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the beginning of, not this issue, but the side issue, that Jewel did attack Tangle. Oh, is this going to be a sad issue? Is this going to be like the Vector issue? Oh no, don't let it be like that.
But I'm not gonna last much longer.
Tangle, I'm sorry.
For what? It's not your fault.
Isn't it? Maybe if I'd listened to Shadow and if I hadn't let Metal Sonic go?
You didn't bring Eggman back. That was Starline. You made sure Metal was harmless. Eggman weaponized him again.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to protect my friends or anyone else.
Yeah? Then I guess nobody's guarding that shuttle full of nothing.
Tangle, you're not gonna let this get to you, are you?
Never!
You know what? Tangle is a really refreshing character to have. She is not bummed or sad about anything. She's thinking about the positive side. They may have lost a lot of people, yes. But she's thinking about the people that are still around. She may be infected, but she's still thinking about the positive side. I gotta say, characters introduced into the IDWL series so far, halfway point, I believe. No, we're not even there's like 70 issues so far. For the first half of the series, I'm gonna say best character is Tangle. I like it of new characters. So let's move on to let's continue.
Because you're Sonic the Hedgehog. You'll set this right. I know you will. Now, less moping and more moving.
Yes, ma'am.
And she has faith in Sonic. She's not giving up hope at all. Hold up, I just thought, what will Whisper think of this?
Okay, no more, you're gonna pull my butt off! That should hold, long enough for you to skedaddle at least. So, tell the others I'm sorry. Especially Whisper. She's gonna take it really hard.
Sure thing. Thanks for everything.
All right, get moving!
Tangle.
I told you, I've got this. Go! Let's go then! Yeah!
Why do you have to play the music? Like, this is already sad enough. Why do you have to play the music? It's just totally the scene of a sacrifice again. Oh. Alright. Let's see this through.
You might as well turn back. Used to be my neighbors. You know I won't let you past.
Let's get going. I'll ride on the outside.
Where's Tangle?
She got infected. She's staying behind to cover all of us. She said she was sorry, but heroes have nothing to be sorry about.
And that is a reaction of someone that doesn't want to lose another friend.
Whisper, don't! Sonic, help me!
I can't!
Okay, let's go!
Don't keep me waiting too long. Hey! I'm not done yet! Yee! Oh, that's unpleasant! Come on! I'm still standing! Still fighting! Still!
Doctor, I have found a solution to the ongoing problem of not being able to control the Zombots.
I told you I'd figure something out. Quit pestering me about it.
No, sir. I insist.
I was pondering if I wanted to do issue 25 in this reaction, but no. And after this was an emotional one. I don't know what is with the IDWL comics and these authors. They have done an amazing job. Because they really know how to get you attached to where you really feel the emotional side of the characters. And Adrenaline Dub knows how to pull them in with the voice acting and the music. So, I gotta say, this issue was amazing. I gotta say, this one has me in tears right now. And I gotta say, I think I gotta name this the best volume so far. The twist of Tangle being infected, her sacrifice, just like Victor's. It's I can't even put it into words. It's just so brilliant. They did an amazing job. And I can only imagine the pain Whisper is going through right now. Losing another person you consider as a friend. It's it's crushing. And Cream is doing her best to help her through this time, even though she's struggling. I don't know what they're gonna do for the next issues, but if it's anything like this, it's only speculation. I think the next issue is just going to be over one of the IWL series. It's just going to be issue 25. And then it's going to be issue 26 through 29. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you're sad that Tangle turned into a Zombot, put down below Tangle's Sacrifice. And that is the name of this reaction. I watch IDWL series issue 23-26, Tangle's Sacrifice. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.